Hello, and welcome to Alienate UK with your hosts, Andy and Nicole. Super Chat and Super Stickers are now active.
Let's go.
Hello. Welcome to a Friday edition, members only chat of Alienate UK with myself and Nicole. And we are going to talk rubbish for the next hour. No, we're not.
Pretty much. That's what we always
We're
do.
going to talk. But right. So I'll just explain. So Nicole is in the cat ball room, so she can't use a microphone. She can't use the microphone because she plugs it in and it turns the camera off. So you just have to deal with the bit of an echo and what have you. So,
but you get to see the dogs in the background. So
yes, yep. And I'm waiting for all the orbs near the door as well. So
right?
it's always a good shout.
We'll see
them. Right. So for anyone who is watching that is not a member, you can still watch, but you can't join in the chat. So I'm just going to run this across the bottom for anyone who's coming in now. So I'm not doing it to be awkward or anything, but I did say anything that we do on a Friday is members only or members only chat. So
we weren't doing shows on a Friday, so don't take anything he says too seriously.
Yeah, the odd one here and there is going to be for everyone if it's feasible to put out for everyone. So, got a couple of things to update on. First one is in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to be guest speaking at, and I still have not really decided what it is I'm going to be talking about. I know one of them, I think I'm going to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because that was like one of the most recent things that's happened. And as far as I know, all the free tickets have gone, and the majority of the VIP tickets have gone as well. Sorry. If you can hear Bruno barking in the background, he's been on one for the last 2 days.
You can't hear Bruno barking in the background.
Decided to stand.
You hear Tater in the background too. They'd be barking back and forth.
He's just started barking at anything and everything, no matter what it is. So I don't know what is going on. Yeah, so I'm going to be speaking in Wincham 2 weeks' time. But before that, and I'm really excited about this one, next Saturday night, we're going to Rendlesham. So me and Tim are going from here, but we're going to be staying over. So we've got a B&B booked. So we're going to go down, go to the B&B, get chilled, grab something to eat, then go over to Rendlesham. We're meeting up at about 7:30, and then we're going to go out. So I'm just taking the bare minimum of dowsing rods, night vision, torch, laser pointer, bare minimum, K2 meter, digital recorder. But they'll all fit in one pocket. So you know what I mean? It's not carrying loads of stuff.
Yeah, they're all little stuff.
Yeah, so Simon's just come in the chat and nearly wrote, "Hi, Rossi." So,
aww.
Yeah.
Hi, Rossi.
Oh, did ask Tommy if he wanted to come on today, but
he's at a birthday party.
No, he's actually gone home to Essex. But last night, so his new name is Tommy Taylor Timebender. because he went
Okay.
watching a Taylor Swift tribute band last night.
Aww.
Now, I said I wasn't going to say anything about it, but he did post it, him dancing and singing on Instagram, so he couldn't really get out of it.
I'm actually looking for it. Tommy
You've gone really quiet.
That's weird.
Can you get any closer to whatever you're using as a mic?
Is this better?
Nope. You muted yourself.
I could get really close to the webcam, but I don't think anybody wants to see me that close.
No, we can hear you. It's just quite quiet, and now I've got echo. You should have said that. Should have just left it. Anyway, yeah. So Tommy's is a new Swiftie. Is that what they call Taylor Swift fans? I don't think he went with the kids and that. I think he went on his own. He may have said he's gone with
his wife.
Nah,
He didn't go by himself.
I reckon he did.
Is that better at all?
Yeah, the echo's gone.
Okay.
We can hear you. It just sounds quite tinny. Yeah, so we're going to Rendlesham and we're going to stay as late as we can. But obviously, because we don't have to drive back the same night, we can just go back and chill. And hopefully, because we're going to be right on the coast, it's supposed to be really good weather this weekend. Next weekend, it's nice this week up until Wednesday. It's going to be crap again. Then following weekend, it's supposed to be nice again. All being well, going to do a midnight sky watch on the Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Nice.
All being well, famous last words.
You know how that
So
goes.
we've got that. Yeah, it usually doesn't. It usually nothing happens because there's no signal. But on the plus side, the network who I am with have linked up with Vodafone, which is another big network in the UK, and they've done all the masts and signals and all that, and they've got boosters, and the signal now is actually better than it is when it's on Wi-Fi. I just read that then. So this everywhere I've been so far, I've not had a dropout signal at all since Wednesday.
Very good.
So it better had be for what I'm paying for it.
Good.
Yeah,
I love
sent
the
it-
picture from Not
Sent
Pedo
it to
Shy.
him. Yes. Yeah, so
My
that's
possession.
yes. You need to put it up on the wall behind you.
Yeah, but upstairs because I'm not going to be down here. I'm only down
Yeah,
here
I suppose.
because my little one is playing a game on my upstairs laptop.
Ah,
It's fine. I'll just plug in the camera and the mic down here. No problem. Huge problem.
yeah,
Huge problem.
massive. Just
By the way, I missed you all on Wednesday. I'm sorry. I couldn't make
it's
it.
fine. I struggled on my own doing 10 jobs at once and everything else. So yeah, no,
I called
we
sick
did
on
miss you.
Wednesday.
I know. 10 minutes before we went live. Oh,
I
right.
was
Is
trying
that-
to rally. I thought I was going to be able to make it.
It was about 2 hours. So
Yeah, so I
Yeah,
probably would
it's-
have looked like the color of this shirt on
yeah,
camera.
it's fine. It's fine. Honestly, it's when we're doing one like this that you need to be on, because I could always pretend to be you and just make stuff up.
You know what you got to do? You have to have one with you talking and then put on a wig.
I'll just turn sideways like that.
Yeah.
Just keep doing that.
Just makeup.
Yeah. Oh, right. So yeah. So because this is going out, so the chat is only for members. If anyone does want to be a member, the prices range from there you go. Start at $1.99 and go up to $22.99. And you do actually get different things for each one. If you go into the YouTube channel and click on tiers or membership or whatever, and then it'll give you a breakdown of everything that you do get. So yes. So any Fridays from now on, are going to be members chat only or members only. It's not going to be public as such. So that's it. Right. So, Nicole, have you got an... Oh, just before we do carry on, you've got us again on Sunday. Now, I didn't look at this on big screen. I only looked at this because I did. So, Gerald asked me to, did I want to make the AI? Wait till you see this on the big screen. It's fucking awful.
No.
Ready?
It hates me.
I
Who
look
are
like
those people?
I've got a head like Beaker out the Muppet Show. I've had my head stretched.
Oh my god.
But I didn't see that until after I'd sent it to Gerald, and then he added the Midwest stuff on it because I didn't know where he wanted it.
Boy.
So AI is being a shit to both of us.
I
Still
gotta
like
show
it,
you
though.
the AI made. Let's see if I can. If I send it to you, can you upload it?
Yeah, I'll upload it. So we are on 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. Central. We are on Midwest Night Watches with Gerald and Jane. What have you sent it on?
I texted it to you.
Ah.
So I was playing around with Grok Imagine.
Oh,
Isn't it funny?
it's good on my glasses. I put some sunglasses on, and then my actual ones just vanish off the top of my head.
Uh-huh.
Right, let me see if I can download it.
So Grok AI has this thing now where it's called Imagine, and you upload a photo, and then they animate it. And the results are kind of ridiculous sometimes.
Right, I'm just gonna send it to myself.
So let's see if
And
Andy
then-
can get this uploaded.
Oh, because I've got WhatsApp on the PC now, so I can.
It's called Grok. Grok.
What was? So just bear with me, guys and girls.
It's worth it. It's funny.
And download, save. It is pretty good. I think it'd be better if that did actually happen while we were there.
Right?
Right, it's uploading now. Fingers crossed. Come on, do it.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Now let me close all this down. It's spinning. Here we go. So it's only 6 seconds long, but
And to make us.
what?
I don't
What
know.
language was that?
And to make us.
At it, and you're like super excited to see a UFO on the battlefield. So excited that you put on a random pair of sunglasses and then the ones from your head disappear. It's fun though. You have to play with it.
Yeah, but this was the thing though. So I'm excited to see it, but it's behind me.
Yes. At least I turned
So
to
I'm
look
getting
at
excited.
it.
I'm looking in front, and it's coming from behind.
Well, clearly you're holding the phone and recording it. That's
Yeah.
how you're seeing it.
I just start talking gibberish. But
Yeah.
it's like
You
normal.
couldn't even form words. You were so excited.
Yeah, so I can see. Yeah.
Hmm.
But I have done. So anyone who's got a bingo card, it might kick in. So I've made 3 pictures because I'm going to talk about these in detail. So this is the first one.
Baby Andy. Is that
And
actually
it's
what you
even the
looked at
bike that. No, my hair was more afro-y than that. Like just. But yeah, something like that. And that is actually the road. So I've added the photo of the road where I was at the time. So this next one was Silent Helicopter. The house on the left is the house that I grew up in. So this is taken. I took this photo last year, but I moved out of there 31 years ago. So I've had to change it a little bit.
What's wrong with your fence?
So where you can see the fence and the grass and the path going up to the house, so it's the house on the left. So all that's been knocked down now, and there's a driveway built, and it had the person's car and their registration. So I've had to remove all that and make. I've just added stickers. So it's a sticker fence, sticker grass, sticker path.
Why does
But
the
see
fence
where the
look like that?
helicopter is? See the gap between the houses? Sorry?
So why does the fence look like that?
Is what?
Why does the fence look like
Because
that?
it's just a cartoon. Because it's a cartoon sticker.
Oh.
I've had to add that after. But see where the helicopter is?
Mm-hmm.
If you look where the satellite dish is, with the house on the right and then the house where I lived, it was flying in between the gap of where the aerials are on the guttering on the house. And that is the type of helicopter that it was. This is how low it came down in the back garden and in the street. That's how clear I could see the pilot and co-pilot. Yet it wasn't making any sound.
Silent helicopter.
And it is identical to that, except it had guns on the feet. So
Cool.
yeah, it is very, very odd. But that's as close that I can get to it. Anyway, moving on from that. Nicole is going to tell you, without telling you, what went on 2 weeks ago.
I kind of, went through it. Like, we went to Rainworth, the whole thing with the well that I was not supposed to go near. So the first thing I do is stick my head in the well. It was actually really active. So we were seeing like shadow figures. We were getting a lot of things through the equipment that had to do with rituals and witchcraft. And it seemed like there was some kind of connection to the Salem witch trials, but we can't figure out what it is.
Oh.
Because it kept throwing out names like Bridget Bishop and a lot of things that were attached to her story from the Salem witch trials.
Yeah.
But I searched and searched, and there is no connection.
Nothing
that
at
we know
all.
of.
You need
So,
to go to Salem.
Next time you come over.
Again. Yeah, I could go there again.
So you know how tall Robert Bandoff is, right?
Yeah,
Tall guy.
about 15 foot at least.
Yeah. So one crazy thing that happened was we were sitting on the couch, and I swear he came up and was standing like in the doorway over here. And then the real Robert walks in this way.
What?
Yeah. So he has like a doppelganger spirit. And I'm not the only one who saw this. Lisa saw it too.
Yeah.
She was sitting over there in a chair facing the doorway on this side. And I was like, holy shit, Robert, I thought you just walked up over here. And she's like, yeah, so did I.
Very odd. But Robert's one of my new favourite people because I sent it to you, didn't I? Was it yesterday? Yeah. He sent me a video of a bear walking past his bedroom window. It was massive. I'm like, oh my God. It had like a bald spot on the bottom of its back.
He was old. He was an old
bear. Well, he said it was an old bear, and I said, like, is it that why it's going bald? He's like, no, it's just that's what, like, rubbing up and down on the tree. He said that's what they do for rubbing, so it's like when they're up and down on the tree. So, yeah, I was like, oh, thanks, Robert. I didn't get to see one, but I know, nothing.
Bear for paranormal.
Must be. They've got to be.
That's what it's called, because of all the bears.
Yes. So I've wrote
That's what
some
we
notes
do,
down.
bear hunting.
So just going back quickly. So if you do want to join the membership, tiers and prices are scrolling across the bottom. I've also pinned them to the top of the chat. Like I said, you don't have, obviously you don't have to, it's entirely up to you. There we go. I was waiting for a comment off someone. I weren't sure who was going to do it. It was a choice of like 3-4 people, but there we go. Yeah, so I've gone. Oh, so we are doing the online conference. We have got some people involved. So the people that are involved are obviously myself, Nicole, Frankie Deo, because he's got ultra OCD, and once he starts a project, he ain't going to finish until it's done. Emma from To Investigate will help out as much as she can. So will Michelle of Shell Spooky Stories, and Ian Diver from Paracon are gonna help out just organising it. We have got guests and everything lined up. There's going to be vendors. We just need to get all these different bits, put them together, and then create it. Once it's created, we will then put prices for tickets and prices for vendors. So each vendor will have a room, and then you can go, it's like a virtual room. You go in there and have a look at the merchandise and anything else is selling, and then just do it that way. And it's down to them, the prices of everything and shipping and all that kind of stuff. We don't have anything to do with that. But once that's up and running, we'll let you know, and we're going to make a couple of videos to just keep you all updated. And that's going to be tickets only, because it may or may not go out on StreamYard. We've got choice Riverside, Teams. Is it Teams? No, Zoom. Oh, that I can hear you now.
Yeah, they have the a specific events thing where they have a designated like vendor room where you can go in and kind of look at the vendors and then go into their booth and see what they have in chat.
And we'll have like a green room. So when the guests who are going to be coming on talking, because they're going to come on and talk, and it's like going to be like they're on stage. We're not going to be on the screen at the same time, and then we're going to be organising, making sure everything's running fine, and the next guest is lined up to be coming on. So as long as it's okay with them, there'll be Q&A, there'll be a chat, there'll be a couple of chat rooms, I think. And then we're going to do a Q&A after each guest for like 10-15 minutes, and then get the next one on. Oh, cheers, Jason. Do appreciate it. Thank you. We'll get a Q&A for that, and then we're looking also at getting psychics and mediums, clairvoyants involved as well. And then obviously they'll charge whatever they charge for their rate, whatever their rate is. That's not down to us. That's down to that particular person. So hopefully I'm going to try and organise a lot of it in 2 weeks' time when I go to Wincham, because it's going to be a similar actual thing going on there. So networking, grab hold of a few people and see if they're going to be interested in doing it.
So I feel like we've already got a few people who would speak at this thing. But first thing is first, we need a name. Where'd you go? You froze.
Yes, we do. So ChatGPT did come up with like 30 different names. And these 30 different names were just mad random stuff. So whoever comes up with a name and we use that name will get a free ticket for the event, just to say thank you for helping and participating. You don't have to be a member. You don't even have to subscribe to the channel. Whatever name, what we'll do, just thinking now, we'll get a load of names that we like between us. We'll stick them in a hat, and then we'll just pick one. and that way we're not going to know who it's from. We'll have a list of who's done what and what name they put through, but we won't know. Oh, it's such a body, so there's no favoritism or anything.
Yeah,
Darren,
we don't have to have this channel.
Simon, Drew, any of you, and you've got to draw a little picture to go with it as well. No, I'm only messing.
Right? ChatGPT came up with some interesting ones.
Right.
One that Andy was throwing out was Decodes Con. So if you guys don't give us a good name, it might be Decodes Con.
So I didn't even pick that. I just sent you the list. There was about 20 in the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just sent them to you. It's like, yeah, you deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done. So
I know, ChatGPT.
Right. So I'm just checking the time because we're only doing like 60 minutes tonight, aren't we? Today.
Yes.
ChatGPT is really, really good.
Except for when it comes to generating my face.
Yeah, or stretching my face to make me look like. Even now, it's going off now, and I've not even said anything. Ugh. Right. So Jason's just put Close Encounters of Gettysburg and above. Now, we didn't get much in Gettysburg. It was too hot and too many people about and worrying about bears and shit like that. But the feeling was weird. It was a strange feeling. It wasn't scary. I think if it had seen something like paranormal, I'd have been more intrigued rather than gone, oh, and have a mass meltdown. I think I'm past the point of having meltdowns now. I'm more, oh, what's that? And then go and run after it, sort of thing. Unless it's a bear or a rattlesnake. But yeah, so didn't get anything there. Did do a little bit in the hotel room when I was on my own. Didn't get anything there either. So it's just nothing and nothing. But I did get something on the flight back. So I was probably about 2 hours into the flight. Oh, do you know, I should have bought one of them. They are so cool.
I know.
I actually meant to go back to that shop and get one. And we ended up just, yeah. And we just kept going to the Irish bar. And
I know.
They don't sell them in there. But anyway.
No, they don't.
I'll get one next time, next year.
Yeah.
So on the flight back, so 2 hours into the flight, and I'm between. I wasn't. I didn't even say that. I was between Canada and Greenland, like up that way, and I'd fell asleep. Probably been asleep about 40 minutes at this point. Anyway, I woke up. I was like, oh, which made a stupid noise, like I said the other day, and I'm like, do you know when you want to look round, but you don't because you're going to draw more attention to yourself than you already have. Like I said, there's only a few rows behind, probably about 8 or 10 rows behind me. So I just ignored it. Then I looked up and I seen this thing in front of me. And I went, oh, again, but louder. And in my head, it's like, I need to stop doing this. But I'm going to put a picture up that I drew. No, I didn't. It's AI again. And there's a couple of images I'm going to put up, and these are the nearest thing to where it can be. Now, I did do an interview last week with Michelle from Michelle's Spooky Stories. That was put out yesterday, so some of you might have already heard what went on, because I did promise Michelle that I'd give her first shot if we got anything there. Anyway, so I'm like 3 solid rows away from where the toilets are, so I'm like to the back end of the plane, just past the wings. And where the toilet door was, there was then a gap of probably, you could, if that bit wasn't there, you'd probably get another 3 rows of seats before you actually got to the toilet. And I just looked up, and at the top of the toilet door, there was something that looked like this. So this is what I woke up and was looking at. And it was just a load. There's red, green, yellow, and blue, the same colours that are on there. I didn't see the strands that were connecting them, and it was nothing to do with the Skittles, because then I should have been thinking of fish and chips and lack of peas and BMR Rob 2.0 and all this other stuff. So it wasn't connected to that, because I didn't see it again at any point. Didn't see it on the coach coming back, didn't see it when I got home, didn't see it in the airport, nowhere. And I fell asleep a few times on the flight. And I'm just looking, and it's like, what the hell? And I'm just staring at that. But it was about this distance away from where I was. It wasn't so much like that. The cluster itself was more like this. So it had depth to it. It was about 2 foot long. So I'm looking at it perspectively. So I'm looking as it's going away. So I could see the depth of it like that. But then it went back. So it's about 2 foot long. I'd say about 18 inches high and about a foot deep. And you could see them, the different. And I'm just looking like, molecules. Why the hell? No, I can't do that. No, I don't even know what noise it did. Not doing it again. I'm like, why am I staring at a load of molecules? So this is where I started blinking. Like I said, I just woke up. Something interrupted me sleep. And I woke up to see all these balls. And there's about half an inch, just over a centimetre. Each one was, I'd say, the same size. There was none looked bigger or smaller than any of the others. And there's around about, I'd say, 150 to 200 of them. And they're just there. They weren't moving. They weren't transponding. They weren't going in and out. They weren't making any noise. They weren't glitching. Nothing like that. And I'm just watching them. And then all of a sudden, it just folded in on itself. And then there's nothing there. Now, flying there was 35,000 feet. Coming back was 41,000 feet. I don't know if this is going to make any difference. So miles wise, 6.5 miles high going, 7.2 miles high coming back. So whether that little bit of altitude made any difference to it or not, I don't know. But we did check as to what it could be. So the first one is clairvoyant glimpses into energy fields. And it says the energy structure of the environment. This is what they could be. These are like temporarily or briefly seen. Residential energy from emotions or thoughts on board. So this is all like we put in, like on a plane flying, like put all the details in. A glimpse of the quantum field, the unseen web of connection that makes up our reality. The molecule pattern might reflect the blueprint or code of matter, like seeing divine architecture of reality. So that was the clairvoyant glimpses into energy fields. The next one was UFO or interdimensional activity. Some who've experienced UFO phenomena describe geometric orbs or floating molecule-like entities, craft or entities that appear as shifting spheres, sometimes in clusters. While this is more fringe, there have been reports of plasma-like life forms in high altitudes that look eerily molecular in shape. But as soon as I woke up, I seen that, I just went, molecules. That was it. Oh, after I made that stupid noise, that was the only word that come to my head, was molecules.
So did you add that 777 to the door, or did AI do that?
AI did that. I didn't even notice that.
So 777 is a number associated with spiritual awakening.
So this is right. So
positive change and encourages individuals to embrace their intuition and inner wisdom.
Yeah. So this is a weird thing. So it was set more like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Obviously, I was a few more rows back. There was no one at this point, and this is the only point of the flight where I was awake that I can recall this. There was no one going to the toilet. There was no cabin crew walking up and down because they're going up and down giving you food. Then they're up and down doing drinks. And they're up and down collecting the rubbish. Then about an hour later, they're up and down again doing more drink. And it's constant. And there's people going to and from the toilet. But because we was over than first like business class right at the front of the plane, this was the only toilets for the rest of the passengers. So there was at least, I'd say, 150 passengers going to and from that toilet, including myself. And even when I went to the toilet after I'd seen it, I'm looking in the toilet, I'm looking for gaps in all the little drawers and pulleys and all different things. I'm looking everywhere to see if it could have been anything normal.
Yeah.
Nothing.
But I
Nothing.
find it weird. On both of those pictures, right, that AI generated after you described what you saw, it put a 777. One doesn't even make any sense. Like, pull up that second one again.
Sorry, this one.
No,
One sec.
not that one. This one. Third one.
This one.
Yeah. Why did it put a random 777 down at the bottom there? It's not even on anything.
Don't know.
I don't think there's coincidences.
But like I said, the strands that are connected, what if they are molecules? I couldn't see them. I'm just looking at these hundreds of random multicolored balls just floating. And like I said, they weren't moving about. It's like I've got my foot and it's there and it's solid and it's not going anywhere. It wasn't like in and out and up and down and all dreamscape or anything like that. They were just there. And they wasn't shiny. So they weren't like gloss finished. You know, like the only way I can explain it is Lego bricks. You know, like Lego, you can tell it's plastic, but it's not dead shiny. It's just it reflects, but that's it. There was no shine to these whatsoever. Now, I don't know of any. Yeah. So I don't know of anyone. I've never seen an interview of anyone who's ever had anything like this. I thought I was tripping out because, like, when Ryan was on last week, was it? I sent him the actual photos because I knew he'd keep it to himself and what have you. And that's why when he was saying about fasting, not having enough sleep, altitude, all these different things going on, it can. You say you see things, but are you seeing things or are you resonating at a different frequency because you're not at your normal level? You're not doing your day-to-day. You're not getting up. You're not doing the routine stuff. So you're going to be resonating. I'd not slept going. I was only there for 5 days, and then I'm flying back. So I was double jet lagged. But it's just weird. Like I said, it wasn't as spread out like that. There was more like that, like closer together, but it had the depth of this one.
You didn't get a headache or anything after, did you?
So I've been getting headaches before and after, but I've only had one headache and I've been getting it there. But I've not, if it was to do with the headaches or lack of sleep, or because I'm still having lack of sleep now, sure they'd be seeing other stuff. I wouldn't just see this one thing on a flight. I'd be getting constant hallucinations or mirages or whatever you want to call them.
Well, without the little lines connecting them and everything, it kind of sounds like it could be an aura before a migraine. You froze. You froze.
Migraines now and again, not often, but when I lose vision on that side of my eye, it's like someone's put jello in my eye, so it goes all. I get that. So when I get a migraine, I get that. I don't get the headache as much, but I get the loss of vision on my peripheral. So I'll be sat there, and it's like if I'm sat at the dining table and I'm like, the wind is on my left going outside. I can't see what's outside because it just goes all like foggy and bubbly. But I've
Yeah.
never had the multicolored bows. It's when I get that, it's moving. It's like a constant, like bubble wrap, like someone's got bubble wrap at the side of my head. That's what it looks like. Whereas this was just right in front of me, and I'm looking at it, and I can see everything around it. I can see me, I can see the seat, I can see the other people, I can see the floor, the ceiling. All the blinds were down on the windows because everyone wanted to go to sleep. And they only had like the little lights on that go around the top. You know, like the LEDs that go all the way around. So it was just like dimly lit, but enough that I could see it and I could see the colours. So it wasn't moving, it wasn't flicking in and out. There's no glitching, it was just solid there. I'd say no more than a minute and no less than 30 seconds.
Interesting.
And that was it. That is all I've got. I don't know what it was, but like I said, I woke up. I just heard the stupid noise twice and I went, molecules. And I'm just blinking like that, like to make sure it wasn't just my eyes playing up. And then someone said to me, "Are you sure you're awake?" I'm like, "Yeah," because then I fell back asleep about an hour and a half later because I was waiting to see if I could see anything. And then when I woke up, then still sat in the same seat, I looked in the same spot just to see if it was anything there. Nothing. So surely it would have happened a number of times and not just once if it was my eyes playing up. And then on the coach, nothing coming back, nothing at the airport, nothing when I got home. I was off work the next day. No, I've not seen anything like it since.
Was it in color?
Yeah. Yes. So there was red, green, blue, and yellow. They were the 4 colours.
Baby with a laser says ocular migraines, no pain, just multicolored zigzaggy lines in his eyes that start peripheral vision.
Yeah, so when I get a migraine, it's like if it's a full-on migraine, I can't move. I've just got to sit there, feel sick, and I've just literally sit here like that. I can't lie down, I can't move my head. It's the tiniest move, and my head just starts pounding again. Because I've got high blood pressure, I get the hypertension headaches, which you get at the back of your head there, and that then causes my eyes to go at the front. I know Simon's just put 7-7 Boeing, but I put in because it was a 888 or it was an 888 Airbus or something. So I don't know what that. I don't know.
Oh, Boeing 777, commonly referred to as 777, is an American long-range wide-body airliner. Interesting.
Oh, it could be that then. So I just put. I'll tell you what I wrote because this is a good thing about Chat GPT. It keeps everything on there. No, I just did image request molecules on plane. Then make it realistic and make it landscape. And that was it. That was all I put. But yeah, so it was just that. That was it. Imagine you sit here now and just look at that. How you see that is how I seen it then. I don't remember seeing the strands in between each molecule, but I'm just looking at it and they're just solid there. And I'm blinking, open my eyes again, and they're still there. And they're not moving. They're not all up and down and floating about. Because someone said, could it be something passing through the plane? And if it was, you'd see it go from one end of the plane to the other. Or sideways. You'd see it moving inside. Nothing.
What would be passing through the plane like that? That looks like.
Yeah. Molecules. And it didn't. Like I said, it just like it was there, and then it just all collapsed in on itself, and then there was nothing there.
Maybe you saw a glitch in the Matrix.
I don't know. It's just a load of multicolored balls just there for about 30 to 60 seconds. I'm like, what I'm even looking at? This is just ridiculous.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
Go on.
Give me a second.
Can't wait for this. Oh. Shall I do a little dance while we're waiting?
I'm back. I'm back. I know what it was. It was one of these.
Not a joke, bye.
It's this guy.
Anyone in the chat have any ideas? Cat balls.
Cat ball.
Well, that's what I mean. They weren't flashing. There was nothing. If it was moving about or flashing or something, then I could think, yeah, it probably was my imagination. But that out of the whole 6-7 days of traveling, that was the only thing that happened. Was it something that came back with me? Well, yeah, but like paranormal. But yeah. Did I bring something back with me from Gettysburg? Could it be something to do with that?
Maybe you saw something that was already there.
Could have been. Like, Wayne just put maybe the plane was doing in. Yeah, I'm glad it changed its mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've gone through. I've looked it up. I've looked on. I do use ChatGPT because it checks the whole internet. It's not like you put it on Google. Google checks Google, and it only checks the pages that it's allowed to check. Whereas ChatGPT checks everything that it can get to, and other people's comments and forums and all that kind of stuff. And it just seems to be the better option at the moment. And it's come up with nothing. Looked on TikTok, looked on Instagram, been on all different social medias. Everyone that I spoke to about it, it might not have been molecules, but that was the first, do you know when you look at something and it's like, first thing you think of, first word you've got?
Yeah.
Molecules. It could have been worse, could have been bollocks.
Could have been.
But it did, this is the thing though, it didn't freak me out. It was like, I was more like, what the hell? Like, what am I looking at? It was the nonsense of it. It made, even now, and it's one of those, it's like bench guy, it's like the spinning pyramid. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's not, other than what I've read of what it could be, I don't have any connection of that to anything.
Yeah.
Was it a bear trying to get on board? Because I was obsessed with
bears.
Definitely do not want to see a bear 7 miles up in the air.
It's going to be the sequel to Snakes on a Plane, Bears on a Plane.
Yeah. But
and you can't predict the sharp object, so you can do nothing.
No, nothing. I just go and sit with the pilots. That'd be it. But there was nothing. There's no relevance to anything. And like I said, at the point of me seeing this, there was no one moving, no one walking up and down. I couldn't hear anyone because you could, even though the engines are so loud, I had these headphones on. Whether I had music, I was using them as like ear defenders. Just to cut the background noise out of the engines.
I'm sorry, what did you call them? Ear defenders?
Yeah, is it ear defenders?
Like earplugs or like?
No, so if I put these on and switch them off, when I put these on and switch them on, you can cut out the background noise. It has noise cancelling on them. So we've done that, so I couldn't hear all the stuff going on behind me. But you could still hear people shuffling about in the seats and moving and walking up and down. But at this point, there was nothing. I think it even took these headphones off to see if I could hear any noise coming from multi-balls, but Nothing.
Shh.
Yeah.
This is
So
why I don't
don't
do this down here anymore.
Nothing. There was. I don't know what it was. Anyone else knows? It'd be great
Very
for you to contact me and let me know. Does Corgi Dog know what there was?
You know what it was? Nope. Kids
Kids.
called it zero G.
Yeah. But that was it, because I've seen him and it's like I was expecting him to move a drop, do something. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. Tommy beat me to it.
Right?
That's
The
what it
birthday
was. Yeah. I'm actually
do you know what I'm
turning.
doing tomorrow?
Huh?
Do you know what I'm doing tomorrow? I don't know if I told you.
Go on.
I am going to my haunted manor to help out with Frankie and Anthony from Parasite's presentation.
Ah, right.
Hang out with Parasite tomorrow.
When you go, tell them to check their emails.
Okay,
Yes.
that's ominous.
I've sent them an email about
When
coming on.
everybody tells me to check my email, I'm like,
No,
why?
they need to check theirs. So
Mhm.
these guys.
Oh, my haunted banner. Okay. I thought you
Yeah.
meant Frank and Anthony. I was like, why wouldn't you just like message them?
No, I have done. Obviously, they're just not. But I've got Anthony and Frankie coming on, but we're going to do it from the hotel room next month from Rim, Inkley. So that'll be good. Is there not the shadow man on Nicole's wardrobe behind her?
Yeah, on the door
Oh, yeah.
it does look like a shadow man. Let's see. It actually looks like an alien. Like, look at this. Oh my god, sorry guys. It has like a weird alien head.
Unless it looks like it holding a balloon.
Oh, maybe.
He looks pregnant. It might be your brother. Might be your brother, Darren. Darren's got a brother, so you can't repeat. No. I'll tell you off. I can. If I told you anything now, we would get shut down. There'd be more complaints than anything. So yeah.
Andy's trying to eat the microphone.
It's all right because it's not working anyway.
No. I think last time I did a show from down here, I had to hold them the whole time because they were being loud too.
I keep banging my head. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't even know what I did yesterday. But yeah, if anyone wants to contact me, Andy@alienate.uk, if you've any idea of what it could be, I'm not ruling out. I could have imagined it, but it's the fact that I just sat there looking at it and there's no one else about. If people had been dotting about and it was there, then I'd think, yeah, I just seen shit. But because activity had stopped on the plane, it just seemed to make more sense that would happen for it to be there, and then when it went, it'd carry on again. So that's it. That is all I've got. So if we have any questions, yeah, Wayne's just put, don't suppose you'll ever find out. Not unless I see something like that again.
Even then, you won't know what it is. You'll just be like, stop licking my.
Well, that's the thing. Even if I did see something like that again, it's just become more confusing because then you've more questions than answers. Every time I see someone, it's like, hey, it's all right, you show me this stuff, but give me an explanation. Yeah, give me an explanation as to why you're showing it me. Put some subtitles at the bottom, stick a label on it. This is da 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 da. You're seeing this because of da 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 da.
Have them walk up to you, have Ben Sky walk to you and be like, "Hi, I'm the devil. This is your message."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, have a look at some devil balls. Could be devil balls.
I don't want to look at devil balls.
I had no
That's
choice.
all yours.
No.
That's what you have to rename this episode, Devil Balls.
But
It's
it's
not
just
clickbait at all.
I think this is worse than Bench Guy because it's not like Simon I was chatting to this morning. It's like when you go out investigating, you go looking for Bigfoot, you go ghost hunting, you go sky watching. You expect to see a UFO. You expect to see a hairy humanoid upright being. You expect to see the spirit of a dead person. Do you know what I mean? You're going out and you're expecting that. I'm not getting in some transport going home. Oh yeah, check that out. That'll mess you up. Right, it's going now. Bye. Enjoy your trip. See you later. Because that's what it was like. It's like, yeah, look at this. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Just watch it till it's gone. You'll think you're losing your mind. And then you'll never see anything like this ever again. No one will ever be able to explain to you what it is. There'll be different thoughts and theories as to what it could be. And then you'll just think that you're hallucinating through lack of sleep. And then you're going to talk about it and you're going to make everyone even more messed up than what you already are anyway. But that's exactly how it feels. And driving about, walking about, even when I go to sleep, I try and revisualize it just to see if it can get some relevance in a dream or start astral projection or something like that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I had last night's dream.
I turn what I see into like a meme and a joke. Because every time now that like Robert does something, I'm like, was it really you or was it your doppelganger?
Yeah, but it's like last night's dream. I was trying to do it last night specifically because I'd gone to bed early. Simon was in it with his dog Rossi. Barry Fitzgerald was there with his son, who I think was older than him. It weren't even Barry Fitzgerald. It was just, and that was it. And we was in a room. I don't know what happened. And it was just nothing. And that was it. I'm like, great. If that's me astral traveling, I don't want to bother again.
You astral travel into Barry Fitzgerald's bathroom. That's what you do.
Yeah, it's all Simon's fault. But I said when I was chatting to Michelle about it last week, she's like, because I'd sent her the picture but didn't explain it. So then when I did the podcast, it explained and then it made more sense. But now it's just, is it connected to everything else that's gone on? Is it connected to the UFOs that I've seen? Is it connected to these shadow people or full body apparitions or disembodied voices or the growling outside the bedroom window, the rice thing that I pulled out my nose, the orbs that have been monitoring me? Do you know what I mean? It's like, is it connected to any of that?
You know which one you haven't talked about in a bit?
Go on.
You're Anubis.
Anubis. Oh, yeah. There we go. Someone else has just got a point on the bingo card.
I don't think but you haven't talked about that one in a while.
Because that was just, I'll tell you how quick. I'll tell you how quick the Anubis one was. It's like driving the van, seeing it. Oh shit! Oh, gone. That was how fast that happened. And this is what I say to people. It's like, I can tell you in real time exactly how it went, and it'll be one of the most boring encounters ever. Or I can I do it as though, so you can picture what it is that I'm seeing at the time, so you can like get a feel for the environment and what's going on and where I was and what the weather's like and everything. So, and that way you relive it. So you make sure you don't forget too much detail and you're not adding stuff that didn't happen. And that's it. So that's what happened. I haven't got a clue. And
I try to take her squeaky toy and she runs away from me. Well,
could have been him that Sean made me get.
It could have been.
Oh, do you want me to read this house? Read this house. Andy's roaring on my conference.
Hey,
it's time to stop waiting. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
It's time to stop waiting for things to get better when you're feeling somber. Rather, start making them better. Start with your perspective. When you are sad, know that things will soon turn around. When you are happy, don't get overzealous and know that it can be taken away from you in an instant. It is important to not let these changes destroy you, but accept them and know that life is a constant wave of joy and loss. Don't let the waves knock you down. Fight through them, and the entire ocean will be yours. Play again. Your lucky numbers: 16, 27, 33, 10, 22, and 43. Yes.
Wow.
So,
at least he gave you a nice fortune, not like you're going to die on a plane or something.
yeah, cheers. Thanks for that.
Well, I meant like right before you got on a plane, you know. Like, your plane will vanish. You'll be national headliners.
So when I'm going to fly, all I think of is I'm not going to be getting off this alive. That is all I can think. And as soon as it lands, and it's not even, I preferred the taking off to landing, because when it landed in New York, it went a bit wobbly, and I thought it was going to go on its side.
If it went on its side though when you were landing, you'd still probably be fine.
Like
as
that
long as
Delta
it doesn't
one.
fall out of the sky.
No,
I'm worried
it
I'm
was
going
on
to
the
end up
ground.
on like an island, like Lost.
Yeah, with the polar bear, of all things.
There.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not keen on flight. Once I'm up in the air, I'm all right. I just try not to think about it. But it doesn't always happen. Yeah, like I said, if you've got anything, what you think it could be, let me know.
And send us your name suggestions for the conference, other than Andy's boring online conference. That is not a good one.
Yeah.
We will not be going with that.
No, Simon. Simon should know better. I think he's been drinking. Probably bleach or washing up liquid or something. So.
I don't mind playing.
Oh, there we go. That was the noise I made. Probably 10 times louder than that.
Yeah, that's what everybody around you.
Yeah, most people were sleeping. Oh, yeah, that's creepy.
I didn't even know you went to
Norton Bryce Norton isn't that far away from me. It's probably like 45 minutes. It's a massive air base. Day and night, all you can hear the engines of the planes going. That's it. It's all right. You owe me. So I'm just replying. I'm not just talking to myself. I'm actually replying to Simon.
Oh my goodness.
So, what?
I don't know. We are at an hour.
I'm ignoring. And I'm ignoring the nonsense in the chat. By the way, Darren, Simon, Darren, and Darren.
Darren.
Yeah. But on a positive note, not that wasn't. Now I'm not hitting. What the hell's going on? Oh, here we go.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
So we are going to be getting the guests coming on from the ones that I met down in Bridgewater a few weeks back. So we're on with Gerald and Jane on Sunday, 8 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. CST, 3 p.m. EST. Andy McGrath is on Wednesday the 13th, which is perfect because then I'm going to be meeting him on the 23rd at the Paracon. Then from the 20th onwards, we've got Jeff Davis and DJ Brewster from Alaskan Killer Bigfoot. Then we've got Gwendolyn Purcell coming back on from Got Knockers. I shall be wearing the merchandise.
Not that I don't like everybody else, but I like
Gwendolyn. Yeah. First week in September, not got anything because I'm on holiday. So we've nothing that week at all because we're actually going away. So
I'm actually near my calendar. I should write this down. What?
Yes.
Wednesday, the 3rd.
Wednesday, the 3rd of September. Nothing that week. I'm having a break. I've not had one for a long time. 10th of September, we've got Angela Harris. She's going to be coming on. She's the one that works with Paul Howard. That go out. I can't remember the group that they've got. I've not wrote it down. 17th, we've got Abby Dent coming on. She does Lifting the Veil podcast. Met her at the place as well. Then the 24th, we've got Ian Wills and his wife. They're the ones that do another paranormal group that I cannot remember the name of. 1st of October, we've got Tony Benham coming on. Now, he's part of the film and documentary that Daniel was doing with RPG and everyone else. He was actually one of the first people to... I'm sure he was one of the first, or he's seen something when they went out doing an investigation. He does a lot of filming anyway, for documentaries and what have you. And then, from then on, from the 8th of October, it's the Gettysburg crew. So we've got Greg O'Brien, we've got the Doss House Girls, we've got Flip Searles, we've got Robert Murphy. We're waiting for some others to reply, and then we've got November all the way through to the middle of December, all booked up. So it's all good. A lot of Wednesdays. Oh, on the 29th of August, we have Louis Snooks coming on. For some reason, I told him the 11th, but it's not. It was the 29th. And I've wrote it down on the 29th, not the 11th, because I left the 11th play because we was going to talk about Gettysburg. So I don't know why I put that in there. Unless I've put it in, sometimes you type it in and it moves it on the calendar. But yeah, but that's the only Friday that we've got at the minute. I know on the 3rd of October we've got Brandon and Dawn coming back on. So again, that's going to be members chat. It's going to be open. Everyone can view it, but members chat only. And then the 31st of October, we have our Halloween special. Not got a clue what we're doing, if it's going to be in the studio, out and about, what, I have no idea. So
I'll be walking the streets because I'm going to be trick-or-treating.
Yeah. So that is it. Have you got anything that you want to add? Oh.
No, I'm just going to the manor tomorrow, my haunted manor. You can check that out on YouTube.
Yep.
Frankie and Anthony are doing a presentation on spirit therapy, and Meg's the evidence grading system, and I'll be there helping out, hanging out. It's run by Daryl Marston and the Bader brothers. Daryl Marston on Ghostbusters.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Very nice. Oh, on the 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th of September is Festival of the Unexplained. What? Ron, Lourdes, Anthony, Frankie. Can't believe Frankie washed that t-shirt. How dare he?
It doesn't have your essence on it anymore.
I know.
And Locos from Stay Haunted. Todd and Carmela. Todd and Carmela from Stay Haunted.
Oh, yes. So Todd and Carmela, Ron Lourdes, Anthony and Frankie, Jay Austin. They're the ones that I know that are going to be there. I'm hoping to do some interviews there. If I cannot get a signal, I will pre-record them and they will go out in October. So we'll have October will be done and it'll be full of pre-records for the Fridays. Wednesdays will just carry on as normal live stream, but I've made a physical note that if there is no signal, the one with Anthony and Frankie, pre-record. Ron and Lourdes, pre-record. But I'm going to do some filming of so when they're doing the digital seance, I'm going to record some of that as well, say like 5-10 minutes of it, and put that in the middle of the interview. So there's going to be on location activity as well as the actual interview with the people. So
yeah, if you can live stream it because that is a really cool experience.
Yeah, it is.
You were like, it's like when you saw it the first time.
It's like you said though,
like open birthday presents. You're like, huh.
Yeah, because I thought it was just pre-recording and listening to it, but it's like you said, you have to experience it to understand exactly how it works. Mm-hmm. I'm like, it's what, and you sat there and it's like, and I'm like, is this happening now? You're like, yeah, well, this is happening now. Like, yes, it's now. It's like real time.
To the other side.
Yeah.
Like you can hear them having conversations back and forth. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. It's like you've got your neighbours arguing. You've got a glass on the wall, and you're listening to what's going on. It is like that, but to the other side. It's weird. And when we were sat at the back, it was like about 2 a.m, and I kept going, like proper going. And then it said
out partying. You were doing digital seance experience.
Yeah, and it said it was like Andy. It said Andy twice, and then English or England. I shut up, didn't make the noise, don't worry. And I shut up, and it was just it just kept doing it. Yeah, so no, I'm not doing it anymore, Simon. Leave me alone now. Do you know that's classed as online bullying and harassment? You do know this, don't you? True story. Right, so that's it. We're done. I have nothing else to add. I can just keep repeating everything that I've already said, but you'll be bored if you're not already. If anyone's still even listening, I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Rendlesham next Saturday in the evening. So, night vision. Take him in night vision goggles. Because obviously we're going to be walking through the forest and what have you. So, that's it. I have nothing else to add. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to the West Sussex conference that Dawn's speaking at, which is on the Saturday the 13th of September, or OLM by Chris Evers up in Hull, because, like I said, I'm on holiday the week before, then 2 weeks after I'm at the Festival of the Unexplained, and it's just, I need to sleep and rest and not keep spending money on stuff that I shouldn't be spending money on. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go to either of them. But everything else is up and running, so going to be good. Hopefully, this weekend I'm going to be going out with the drone, so I'm going to get some drone footage. There's a couple of places that I want to go to because the weather's supposed to be really good this weekend. So I'm going to charge it up tonight when I finish doing this. Make sure I've got full batteries on both of them, and that's it. Oh, yeah. Right, yeah. I need to explain about his brother. I'll tell you when we go off air if that's all right. Yes, so join us 8 p.m. on Sunday with Gerald and Jane, where we're going to be talking even more nonsense than we normally do anyway.
I am going to be exhausted, so I will be talking all kinds of nonsense because this
We'll be
event
fine.
tomorrow night is till 2 a.m. and then I'm crashing at the manor and then driving
You'll
back
be
Sunday.
fine. You just see loads of multicoloured balls in front of you, so it's all good. Yeah. So 8 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. CST, 12 noon Pacific time, and 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Everybody else, go figure it out. Hit the little notification button.
Mountain time, you're somewhere in the middle. Yeah. So that's it. Right. So have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Hopefully we'll get some more paranormal stuff going. What I try and do is CE5 as well, some point over the weekend. But quickly, so I am turning into Tommy because I'm at a birthday party tomorrow night. I'm hoping it's the last one to like Jesus' birthday, and then we'll be all right. So yeah, that's it. Right. So have fun, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for becoming YouTube members, even those that get it for free. We'll give you that because it makes the numbers up. I'm only messing. No, but I do appreciate it. Thank you. This isn't going out on podcast because it's more visual than audio.
And we talked a lot
like
of
you
shit.
said. Yeah, but it's not that. It's like I want it for the people that are paying to be members. So that's it. Right, so have fun. Like I said, if you can think of anything that it could be that I experienced, please do get in touch with me. If not, then we're all going to be stuck in some weird limbo, not knowing why I see multicoloured balls in between sleep. So that's it. Have fun and don't let the balls get you. See you later.